Hello buddy, Shotgun 1000 here, point for duty, welcoming you back to more Super Mario Galaxy 2. Last time, we finished off all the green stars in World 4. And now, we are going to be starting to move things off here in World 5. And in case you're wondering, I actually figured out the reasoning of the whole nunchuck problem. Apparently, it was indeed a nunchuck, roughly. Because I'm using the same nunchuck, but I'm using a different Wii remote this time. Because apparently the Wii remote that I was using the entire time with the nunchuck as I'm using now, apparently they don't go well together. So I then swapped the nunchucks, and apparently, I have no idea why I did this, but the nunchucks just decided, I'm not going to work properly, you're going to have to plug it out and plug it back in again because I'm not moving the character. And then when I did, the character was automatically locked into moving in one certain direction. And it was not stopping moving until he decided to give up. So I then switched to the other nunchuck. And that was working fine, but the only problem was the thumbstick was actually a little bit loose. So it was all straight and then just tilted a tiny bit to the left, tilted a tiny bit to the right or whatever. But anyway, without any direct delay, we're going to be starting off World 5's Green Stars now with Space Storm Galaxy. And I can tell you this as a matter of fact right here, right now, the Green Stars are going to suck. But fortunately though with this green star, it's not technically that hard. I mean, it's found right at the very beginning of the level. Thank you. Okay, so what you gotta do simply is this. Oh, hang on, no, that's not enough power. There we go. That's all you gotta do for the first green star. Very simple, if I do say so myself. And do you remember in the last episode when I said that I remember that there was a galaxy that had 2 green stars based on mission 2 of the main stars in the galaxy, and only 1 green star in the main mission of the first galaxy. Sure enough, I've actually found it. It's actually the one that we're doing right now. Because Green Star number 1 was based on mission number 1. Which was this one, Follow Me Bob-omb. But to the top of the Top Man's Tower, Green Star 2 and 3 are found in this mission. This is the mission to the top of the Top Man's Tower. So I knew straight away that there were right, okay, there you go. We don't need to slow down time for that. Now, you actually noticed there was a green star found right over there. And I have no understandment of why this is to be the case. That green star number 2 is that up there, and this that we just accidentally grabbed is actually not green star number 2, it's actually green star number 3. But the fact is, you bump into green star number 3 before you get green star number 2, which I have no understanding of the reason why. Because technically that should be green star number 2, and the one that we saw in the cutscene when we grabbed the green star was meant to be number 3, but instead it's number 2. I know, it's hard to actually describe this, but it's not easy said than done. Alright, back to green star number 2. Right, this time I am of course going to slow down the flow of time. Right, just gonna watch out for these water bubbles, because they will cause you hell. Activate the switch. Okay, there we go. Now we don't need to slow down the flow of time for this bit. So just take the sling star up to over here, and this is where you need to be. You've got these little panels over here. You want to run past the first swamp, jump on this, and then walk across to get the second green star. And when I say the second green star, I do legit mean second, because it obviously is green star number 2. But it's the third one we've actually grabbed. Okay. Now, for quite possibly one of the most weirdest green star mechanics of the whole entire game. Slipsand Galaxy with I think every single one is found in mission number 1. I could be wrong, but all I know is for a definite fact is that we get to listen to the awesome music again. But of course I'm not really going to be letting the music play again, because we did that when we first entered the galaxy. Okay, I'm not going to blame you for that one this time, Luigi. That was all on me. I could have moved you away from it. Right, okay, once again, that was all on me. Right then, so obviously we're going to be taking the launch star. And this is actually where the first green star is going to be. It's going to be found specifically on this section of the mission. All you got to do is just jump around countlessly. Watch out for the cluck booms. You want to make your way up to the very end of this platform. Just again, watch out for the bombs as they come. Oh my god, no. Oh, okay. Alright. Oh, no. Okay, there you go. We're safe. I honestly thought we were going to fall off the platform there. Right, come on, Luigi. I know it's quicksand, but... Okay, there you are. There is your first green star. Oh my god, why am I struggling to hit this? Okay, there we go. Right, so with that green star... You just got to land on a Pokey's head and land on top of these platforms. Come on. There we go. God, this quicksand is very unforgiving for Luigi. Jeez. Right, we're going to grab this checkpoint, because you probably would need to. Jump off, hug the wall, and then you're guaranteed to get the star. And you can see we're actually close to grabbing 200 stars in this game. I think... Actually, scratch that. I don't think. I know. Okay, now these next two I think are also based on the first mission. And the answer to that is yes. It is. And these two green stars are actually sort of interesting, to say the least, because the location of them are actually very next to each other in the exact same area. You just got to do the exact same thing again, which is, of course, running across the quicksand while avoiding getting hit by the fire, like I just purposely ran into, as well as the clock booms in the next portion that we're going to be dealing with right now. So, yeah, it's kind of hard to like well, not demonstrate, that's not really the right word, to describe what's best suited for this, but I can definitely say that the best way to describe it is most definitely right, of course we're going to ignore the fire flower this time. Thanks for not hitting, leaving me alone. Right, okay, I'm going to jump on this. So that way we've got a better opportunity to like jump on here. Luigi, look. Come on, thank you. Now, when you take this launch star and you land on the sand slide, immediately run to the left, but don't go too far to the left. Because that's where your green star is, and of course I missed it. Yeah, when you've missed a green star, that's it. There's no forgiving opportunity to actually get it. You want to be quick about this. There we go. Don't ask me how I was managing to slow myself down on a slide, because honestly I've got no logical explanation to that. Alright, now for the next green star. And this one, like I always say, is unique in its own way. Because same again, you're going down the sand slide, but the green star is not going to be found on the left hand side, instead it's going to be found on the right. But it is a little bit further down than you might anticipate. Okay, so obviously this does get a little bit boring doing the same thing over and over again, but you have no choice but to do it if you want to grab every single star in the game. Because 100% completing this game is not technically easy. It really ain't. Yeah, I'm serious. I've actually 100% completed this game about 2 times in total, as far as I recall. And you will understand immediately my whole explanation of why 100% completing the game is very hard. And we are actually nowhere near of actually, you know, completing it. Right then. Okay, we had an easier time doing that then. Whoa. Hey, no. Luigi! Get on the... Thank you. Right, there you go. Grab the checkpoint flag. Ride the launch star. And just go down the slide as normal. Don't worry about going to the right immediately. Because you want these things to appear. When these things start to appear, then you start thinking you're going towards the right. Don't stay to the right for too long though. Avoid some of them. Just keep your head up in thinking where it's going to be. It's going to show up when the final lot will appear. And And we've missed it again. But at least you now know what to do. Is as soon as the final rolling thwomps show up, that is then when you start wanting to move to the right. Oh, really? 69. Well, at least that one, another bunch of strawberries was there. Luigi looks casually relaxed when he's doing this. Oh, whoa! Way! We nearly got flattened there. Yeah, imagine if these characters actually existed in future Mario games. Right, there you go. So you have to sit right at the very edge of the slide. I know it can be nerve-wracking to many of you guys because it's nerve-wracking to me. And I've done this game before. Right then. We've just faintly got enough time to do a couple more stars to actually reach us up to the 200 mark. And that is going to be starting off in Shiverburn. Because mission number 1 in Shiverburn Galaxy for the green stars is actually a very clever green star. Can you see it? Don't worry if you didn't, because we will show you eventually. Righty then, so green star number 1 is not found in the lava, so don't even think about jumping in there. You want to actually turn this fiery planet into well, its icy counterpart. Thank you. Right then, we'll use this platform to our advantage. Okay, there we go. Grab these clouds. There you go. So now the planet is iced over. What you want to do is grab another cloud flower, and you don't want to get electrocuted. Right, we're just going to let these carry on. Okay, thank you. Right, so long jump 1, long jump 2, backflip, and there you go. You get to find the first green star on the volcano. I think that is actually a very cleverly placed star. Because it kind of reminds you of when you do Grumble Volcano, when you go inside the volcano in Super Mario 64. But of course, we're not exactly going in the volcano, we're just standing on top of a frozen volcano. I mean, imagine if that was to be the case in can't think of the name of the... I can't think of the name of the place. I really can't. Oh, God, what is it? Lethal Lava Land, that's it. Yeah, in Lethal Lava Land, imagine if you was actually doing that world where you turned all fire into ice. That would be significantly cool. And I am not just saying that because it's my creation or, well, creational idea, but you kind of get the twist. Right, we're not going to be bothering getting the cloud flower this time. We're just going to ride the platform legit. So, of course, just going to be dealing with these electric current things. Just one more. Okay, we'll be out of the way this one. Okay, long jump number 1, long jump number 2. And word of advice when you do this. Keep at least 1 cloud flower spare when you do this bit. Because I'm telling you now, you will not... Actually, wait, so... Actually, no, scratch that. I'm thinking of something else. Sorry. Ow. Okay, you don't need the cloud flower for this green star, but the next green star, which we'll be tackling in the next episode, will require the cloud flower. Okay? There is the green star. And that is going to be an end to this episode, guys. Next time in Super Mario Galaxy 2, we'll be finishing off Shiverburn Galaxy and then moving on to the next galaxy, which I have no idea which one is going to be based on the video. See you guys then with our 200 star.